talk about how real estate and the stock market are some of the places to be if you want to make money. But did you know, according to thecollegeinvestor.com, that over the last 2 centuries, 90% of the world's millionaires have been created through investing in real estate? Although the word is spreading about the potential of the real estate market, how people become successful through real estate is generally still shrouded in ambiguity. Today I will teach you all about my dream job in real estate, which is called a real estate syndication sponsor. I'll explain to you how syndication works, why it is my dream job, and the importance communication skills have as a fundamental component of work in this field. Let's begin by talking about what syndication is and how it works. Syndication is essentially a process where investors pool their money together in order to invest in a larger asset. Investors then work with someone called a sponsor. A sponsor's job is to essentially work as an on-ground liaison to communicate to the investors how the property is doing on a day-to-day basis, and to provide expertise to the investors and tell them which properties are worth even investing into. Once the sponsor and the investors come to an agreement on what property they want to pursue, they then draw up a legal contract to lay out how money will be distributed and the cut the sponsor will receive for the contract. But here's the interesting part. According to a peer-reviewed economics journal called the Appraisal Journal, investors and sponsors usually have a 90-10 split on these deals. And sponsors are known to receive even higher pay cuts than this depending on the property size and contract, according to Syndication Attorneys PLC. This means that syndication sponsors receive an extremely high payout considering they invest very little of their own capital in these deals. As a numerical example, if a group of investors buys an apartment complex for $13 million and then sells it for $20, the syndication sponsor is going to walk away with a paycheck of $700,000. This staggering statistic is just one of the reasons why I'm interested in getting involved in real estate syndication. There's simply so much opportunity in this field. I was talking to a friend/mentor of mine named Jason Hall, who runs his own insurance firm in San Antonio, and he told me that throughout his years of insuring, he's seen countless people go from having little to nothing to becoming literally millionaires simply by following this practice. He told me that people start out by brokering really small deals, and as they become more knowledgeable and more reputable, they can then start brokering bigger and bigger deals. As part of my dream job vision of becoming a syndication sponsor, I'd also love to open up my own syndication firm someday. By opening up my own syndication firm, I could hire a league of other syndication sponsors who would broker deals under a big company name. This would provide us all with more credibility and therefore more opportunity to broker even more deals. And lastly, another reason that I'm really interested in becoming a syndication sponsor is because of their day-to-day operations. According to Sam Doggan, a very successful real estate investor and author of FinancialSamurai.com, the sponsor invests the sweat equity, including scouting out the property, raising funds, and acquiring and managing investment properties' day-to-day operations. I'm a very get up and go type person, and the idea of driving between a bunch of different sites and juggling phone calls at the same time while having a pitch meeting later in the day sounds kind of appealing to me. With all these responsibilities a sponsor is tasked with, it is imperative they are adept at an array of communication skills. They must have excellent intrapersonal communication skills. They use these skills every single day, whether it's working with a manager to work out a problem a property might be facing, or whenever they're talking to a new investor to try to build trust with them. They also must have great presentation skills. This is super vital for when they're giving a presentation to a board of investors. They need to be able to accurately and articulately convey all their information in order to make sure the investors feel comfortable moving into the next phase of the syndication deal. And lastly, they must have great persuasion skills. Without this cornerstone communication skill, it would be very hard to be successful in real estate syndication, as investors are responsible for providing nearly all the capital required for a transaction to take place. So today you all learned about what real estate syndication is and the intricacies of it, why it's my dream job, and the importance communication skills have in this field. Real estate syndication is just one of the ways in which the real estate market has proven to be highly profitable. I hope the speech has inspired you all to take a look into real estate to see what opportunities are waiting for you. Thanks.